of association rule mining. And what we will do is, just like yesterday, we will cover it in two parts. First, we'll go through the theory underlying algorithm, underlying concepts. Then we will top it up with going through an actual data set in Veka and play around with that and understand different patterns extracted. So when we talk about association rule mining, you have to actually keep a very simple idea of what we need to mine. It's basically mining combinations which occur together. We also call it technically another term, which is what is known as frequent item set mining. So, like I said, association rule mining is an unsupervised form of learning. It started for use in typically, a retail scenario where we do what is known as analysis of shopping cart or market basket. So, in fact, there's a pretty popular term used in retail called market basket analysis. If you buy a certain group of items, you're more likely to buy another group of items. That's the basic idea you want to engage the algorithm to find such groups of items which are bought together. What is the business case for using that? The business case is very simple. Business case is to increase the spend when somebody is at a store or at an e-commerce store, or somebody is in a mood for buying some things and suddenly you push things, you cross-sell, upsell things so that they are able to buy additional things and your revenue target is increased. It is not just about retail, it could even be things like when you are selling insurance products. Like there are today scenarios where it is very likely that you try to sell multiple products together, where suppose you sold one kind of life insurance, you try to cross sell, say, fire protection insurance for your house, etc. So, in terms of identifying what is something which is going to be more likely to be accepted by a consumer who can then go ahead and buy these things, we need to do such kind of market basket analysis. As I said, it could be very, very clearly not restricted to retail. It could, in fact, it is very commonly used in retail also. Like if you must have seen, even when you're doing Flipkart buying, it's possible that you're getting somewhere a push, some recommendation saying that, oh, you want to buy this. Or when you're buying something on Amazon, you're most likely getting something in the background saying that, do you want to buy this? So these are all typically use cases which are very much driven by association rule mining at the center, and a whole bunch of algorithms which cover this area are built into what is known as recommendation systems. Of course, there are many other ways of building recommendation systems, but association rule mining is one of the most popular ones. What are the other use cases across other verticals? As I told you, in healthcare, if you're displaying one kind of symptom, do you see another kind of symptom which is co-occurring with that, so that it is possible that when you're identifying the root cause, which is a specific disease, you associated it with not just one symptom but multiple symptoms. So the probability of your zeroing down to a specific disease increases when you take this kind of an association approach. Same way today, in the terms of genomics, there's a lot of work happening in using sensitivity analysis of drugs applied to different DNAs. So we say which kind of collections of DNA are sensitive to a new drug, and depending on that, we try to repurpose the drug or try to invent new drugs, etc. So same way I told you about crime scene investigation, a lot of times you try to look at what are the calls made by the same person to different people, maybe within some span of time, or which have been done more frequently. This is basically to identify who are the accomplices of, suppose, somebody who you caught. The idea is this is a very interesting way by which you discover associations between call data records and try to decipher a crime scenario. So this is very crucial.